Hey guys, it's Polly with Get Busy Thriving, and I'm here in front of my fun Wonder Bus, and I just had a really great coaching call. Appreciated that call, and I had some feedback from my client that she said, why I work with you and what you helped me with is different than anyone that's ever helped me before, and she said how I go about things, and it got me thinking about, you know. So eating disorders was kind of my background, and that's where I came from. That's how I've created that habit change, and I've created a lot of others. I overcame chocolate habit and smoking habit and cookies and sugar and caffeine and a lot of things. And so I'm really thinking a lot lately about habits, and this 30-day challenge is so nice because it's given me a lot of clarity and a lot of focus on some things. And I was rereading the summary of a really great book on habits. If you have any interest, it's called The Power of Habit. It's one of the best books I've ever read on habit, so I recommend that. And it talks about how two things are important. So you change the pattern loop, and I can talk about that, but two other things that are really important, two other elements. One is belief, and then it's like the people you're around. I'll call it your peer group, right? And what helped me when I first overcame bulimia was I was in an environment that had both. It was like, oh wow, I didn't even realize it. So one is I was attending this workshop, and a lot of people were going through a lot of transformation. It was like a 3 or 4 day weekend workshop called the Landmark Forum. And in that workshop, people were having breakthroughs in so many areas of their life. And I can remember distinctly a man in the room, I think it was like a firefighter or something, and he had a set schedule, and they said, the last day we have to be here until 6 o'clock or something like that. And he's like, I can't be, I have to do this firefighting thing or something. And he was so adamant about it, like it can't change, it won't change. And he was like this really rigid guy. And during the weekend, he somehow, in the 3 days we were there, he figured out a replacement for himself, or he got an excuse or something. Like somehow he got out of that, and he was able to show up on the last night, where on the first day when they said you have to be here on Sunday or whatever at 6 o'clock, it was like a stone wall, like impossible. He'll never be able to be there. And I'll tell you, that's how bulimia felt like for me when I walked into that room. Like, it'll never happen. Like, it's been 20 years. This ain't going anywhere, right? Like, resigned. And that's how he was. And in that weekend, whatever he did, whoever he talked to, whatever he grew in his own mind, when he showed up on Sunday at 6 o'clock or whatever the thing it was that he overcame, like, in my mind, I was like, wow, if he can do that, anything is possible. And it's like, it just opened up the word possibility and what possibility could look like for me in my life. And I swear that's part of how it all came about, like that moment. So I say that for a couple reasons. One is, I tell you that story for a couple reasons. I hope you can resonate for it and like see that for yourself. Sometimes with my coaching clients, like I'm what they need because they don't have anyone else in their life they can talk to about eating disorders. So I'm the only person that they know that has done something like this. So I hope that I can be that for some people, and I would love to be that, because somebody was that for me, and it was this guy. And he didn't have bulimia, but whatever. Like he did something that I thought he could never do, and he did it, and he broke through it, and he believed in possibility, and he got it. And so he helped me, I think, or I helped me through him, whatever. And so if I can help other people, so what I want to say to you is, where can you find the belief and possibility that if somebody else can do it, that you can do it? And I was thinking this next year, two things are really important for me that I'm starting to create is like something I want to focus on in 2017. One is a role model. So I want to have new role models in my life. Number two is peer group. And as I think about that story and how that guy, having him in my life, even though it was for a short weekend, having him in my life possibly was one of the things that created an entirely new path for me to pursue in my life. Because I wouldn't be where I was if I hadn't seen some hope, some glimmer of possibility in his transformation for my own. So I say that because this 30-day challenge that I'm doing, and my team is doing, my buddies are doing with me, my partners, I hope you're playing along with us, is these people that are up to stuff this month, that are in our 30-day challenge group, we're supporting each other, and we're creating that possibility of, like, we're going to see things in each other and see the change in each other and go, wow, she did that. If she could do that, what can I do, right? And so I encourage you to find peers in your life. Like, I'm evaluating the peer groups that I'm hanging out with because I see how important that is. Like, you see something in someone else, not just like, oh, I think they're cool, or they treat their family nice or something like that, but like people that are up to growth and overcoming their own internal challenges or creating things for themselves that they never thought they could do. I have a dear girlfriend who owns a hair salon, and she had to move out of a space, and in a very short time she like found something else and raised a whole bunch of money and talked a bunch of the people that were at her existing salon into a bigger one, and she like found contractors and and it was like this amazing thing she did in a shorter period of time. And I get so much hope from being around someone like her and what's possible that she created. What could I do if she could do that? Like, I saw her go through that and what it created. So I share that with you to, I don't know, just felt like I needed to say all that. But look at your peer group. Look at who you're hanging around with. And can you find people in your life that have created something like I created with this guy created for me in my life, that gave me the hope and the belief and possibility of transformation, that helped me go through that door, that said, well, if he can do that, what can I do? And I literally put bulimia on the table as something I could transform because I saw him break down his walls. And then I broke down mine. And I hope you're seeing something in this 30-day challenge, and my buddies that are playing in this game with me, you're seeing it in each other. And if you're just watching these, I hope if there's something in your life that you can be up to because you're seeing us transform our life, that you transform yours. And if you do, I hope you'll share it with us. We would love to celebrate you in that. So that was a lot. I just hope there was something in this for you. And if you like the video, please like it and or share it, or comment. I'd love to hear from you.